Okay, I'm so excited today. Behind me, we have a 1950 Lighthouse duplex. I am fired up and we're fixing to get started right now. Okay guys, so if you're a returning viewer, of course we appreciate that. And if you are a new viewer, I am Mark with the Art of RVing, and today you're gonna want fun, interesting, innovative, informative RV videos, of course. And today is the day. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also, hey, we're on Instagram, so let's do this. You know, I might shut that door, sir, if you don't mind.
There we go.
Dude.
That's old.
I can tell. All right, guys, today, man, I got a new friend, Ethan. I'm so glad to meet him, not only as a person, but because of all of this, man. I really appreciate that. He owns American RV Restoration, and I'm going to link that in the bottom, and you guys are going to get to know Ethan. This guy, he's got it all. But today, what really caught my eye, of course, the 1950, what is it?
Duplex, Lighthouse Duplex.
Duplex, man.
Two-story.
Oh my gosh! And he was just telling me a little bit. You found it where?
We found this one in a hippie commune in San Francisco.
And it has some fun art in there from the hippies, man. Yeah, it's so cool, man. I just can't believe it. And you said the top blew off of it when you were
it was a struggle getting back to Texas. It really was. Top blew off on Highway 5. If you know California, it's insane. And then shortly after that, the right rear wheel blew off in the desert. Stranded in the desert. So that's always a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
No. Stranded in the desert doesn't have a good ring to it, man.
No, it does not. But we made it.
You made it. You made it, and you pulled it in. And okay, guys, eat your hearts out. Ethan not only has one of these, but he's got two of these. Yes. And how rare is the trailer?
In existence, we know of 8, including R2, so 6 other ones in the world.
Yeah, and I can't wait to go around this trailer, Ethan. It's going to be great, dude.
Awesome.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Ethan with American RV Restoration.
Check out the trailer, man. Tell us about it.
This is a Lighthouse Duplex. Mm-hmm. Early 50s.
Early 50s.
So this is one of 8 left in creation. Back in the day when Harley Earl, who was an Air Force pilot, actually produced these, he was the director and he created the Venado fan. So if you guys ever heard of those fans, it's an iconic thing for the late 50s. He created these trailers and he did all of the streamlinings you see for the 2-story design. And Harley Earl was a great designer, and we're fixing to show you why.
So here we are at the back of the trailer. Look at this bad boy. And Ethan, I was looking right here. So this is the original
license plate holder with a light in there, and got the license plate from 1997. This was from California. That was probably the last time it was on the highway back then before we pulled it to Texas.
Man, great. In the commune.
Yep. We've already got the 1951 Texas trailer plate, though, and I'm restoring that as we speak. It was pretty ratted out, but I'm going to make it come back to life just like the trailer.
That's awesome. Thanks, Ethan. Okay, Mr. Ethan, so check out the wheels on this. Tell us about the wheels, man.
So these are the original wheels that came on here. And if you know anything about automotive, these are split ring wheels. These have killed many people back in the day with these rings flying off to hold the tire on there. And poor design, but we actually kept the wheels to be iconic. We wanted to make sure that it was the original. That's how period we are.
Is this original, the strap that was on?
No, we strapped those down because the bearings came off, and you see on the tape, when we're in the desert, the bearing caps kept flying off, and it would bleed all the grease out, and that's what we lost. One of the wheels literally flew off. So
that's it, man.
So we wanted to make sure this thing made it home.
You got to do what you do.
That's right. But these are original wheels. You can see where the hubcap goes on right there.
What does it weigh? What does the trailer weigh?
6,800 pounds. 6,800.
Relatively, that's not that heavy.
No, it really isn't.
You know, not for what it is.
For what it is, correct.
Yeah. Inside here, man.
So the outside is 28 foot long.
Yes, sir.
But it's 2-story.
Right.
So in actuality, that's a 42-foot piece of real estate we have here with 28 foot of length.
Oh, and these are original windows?
They are. All this is original.
And this is original lighting on it. I guess it had an awning at one point?
It did. It had an awning right here that would cover it so you could have a little patio when you sat out.
That's great. Open that door for us, man. It's killer. Look at this big door. Look at that. You're going to see some more hippie artwork in a minute. That's great, man. Take us to the front, man.
All right.
It's got another door.
So you see the Lighthouse Duplex trailer emblem from Chicago, Illinois.
Oh man, can y'all see that?
You already got the doorbell going for us right there.
That's awesome. Was this lit at one point?
It
lit
was.
Up? Mm-hmm.
It was.
Oh, that's great. And there's a porch light.
Yep.
And there's a second floor.
2-story for the 2 bedrooms.
All right, we're gonna sneak through here. Look at this sneak peek here, bud. We're gonna do this one at another time, so keep watching. Hey, what are you looking under, bud?
This is a 1971 apple tree from the old McDonald's playground. We're restoring a playground set right now from the early 70s, late 60s.
And you were saying there was a patent on the trailer itself?
So the trailer was designed by the Lighthouse Company out of Chicago, Illinois, and the second story that was in the middle, they actually held the patent on that. So all the other trailer companies followed suit later afterwards, but they did the front or the back. They never did the middle like Lighthouse did, so that was iconic.
I'll be dang, so that's the patent, and everybody else went front and back.
Correct.
Because they could.
They couldn't go in the middle like they had.
That's why there's only 8 of these in existence.
Correct.
And Ethan has 2.
Correct. We got the first year and the last year.
Tell me, how do you get parts, man? If there's only 8 of these in existence, you have 2 of them.
That's a very good question.
I was wondering.
Because a lot of these parts need to be replaced. Because remember, this was a hippie commune, and this was actually lived in, so they gutted it, and they were living in this. So me and my wife have been painstakingly searching the internet and searching the country to try to find parts for this. And we are 90% ready. We've got the stove, we've got the fridge, we got all the windows need to be replaced. We have the glass panes, we have all the panels, and we have the next Lighthouse we can use as a template. So anything that is missing, we have that 53 over there to use as a template to rebuild this one. So it was kind of a blessing to hear about that one also.
Absolutely. And if any of the viewers know where one is,
give me a call.
It's going to be linked below.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he needs some parts, man. At least 10% of the parts.
Correct.
Yeah, cool,
But
man.
we're real close to having it ready to restore.
Dude. Hey, let's go inside, man.
All right, let's go check it out.
That's awesome. Okay, guys. So eat your heart out. Here we go, man. Okay, we're in the front of the Lighthouse. Tell us about it, Ethan.
So picture the early 50s. You're an Air Force upper up. You've got your family. You're traveling across the United States in this trailer. And this is the trailer you're living in because you're going base to base. And I've actually got the pictures of them setting this trailer up base to base. There was a couch right here where the dad would sit back, drink his cognac, feet up in the air, watching a little TV, fluorescent lighting all lit up from the 1950s Lighthouse Duplex. And they would live like this. They would go base to base, and they traveled in this trailer. And they took it wherever they needed to go to make it happen.
That's awesome. And you got shelving behind you.
Correct. They had a little shelf back here. They had some end tables right here. They had shelving right here onto the side.
Okay, so we're on the other side, Ethan. Here we go. So the Air Force Colonel has his feet up back here, and then here we have what?
You would have a chair sitting here, like an easy chair, extra seating, that kind of thing. You had a little mirror here. You had a bunch more storage here. We'd work our way from this area, and then that would go up to your 2 bedrooms where it splits off.
Okay, so and then we have the shelving here.
Correct.
And then we've got the steps, and we'll go up there in a minute here. Okay.
And then this would have been the bathroom area right here. This would have been your shower, your sink, and your toilet. And you had a little window looking outside. So we walk into the kitchen area, and you can still see some of the original behind this, how it would look in the kitchen back in the day, one of the original plug-ins and that kind of thing. The cabinetry would have been up here like this on the wall.
Yes,
You would have had a stove, you would have had a fridge, of course a sink right here with cupboards below it. And then this would be your eating area. And this would be where they have birthday parties for all the kids, and you'll actually see some of those pictures on my site of the original birthday parties they had.
Because they're military and they're living in it.
Correct.
Right, so they have families that
Big family lived in it.
And you got the original shelf, I suppose, runs across.
Little shelving on there.
Then you've got the cubby in the back.
Little cabinet area.
Yes, sir.
And you can see some of the hippie writing from the hippie community we pulled out in California.
Nice. I'm sure they painted it this color too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then working our way back, you've got...
So working your way back, of course, this would have been the bathroom area.
Talk about this awesome pantry area. I mean, the closet.
So this is a lot of storage, and this has a lot of innovative things in it. If you look down here, you can see a vent down there. And that vent was how they got heat to the kitchen. So it would run through the bottom here, and you also see how they got heat to the bathroom, right there through the vent. And then you would have went back over here, and that's where the furnace would have been to supply all that heat for the vents.
Oh, awesome.
So the furnace would have stood here and went up through there.
Oh, awesome.
But this is all original cabinetry. This would have been a lot of storage space for the clothes and that kind of thing.
Well, they probably wouldn't need it because they live here.
Right.
And what kind of wood is that, man? It's just beautiful. I mean, it's just amazing cabinetry work.
A lot of birch in these older ones.
Oh, and I see that's where the furnace would go through that piping.
Correct. That
right
little
there.
box down under there. But a lot of storage space for their dresses and their suits that they would have worn back in the day.
Sure. And bless those hippies' hearts.
Oh,
man.
yeah. They
They're
were on
getting
it.
creative, buddy.
They were on it.
Right here. I'm loving that. Oh, here's some more hippie work. Looks like they're not quite through with that one. Oh, this is so awesome. Okay, man. Let's head upstairs, man.
So this is the one you want to see. This is the second story where you would actually sleep.
And the top is cut out, like kind of like a Toyota camper where you don't hit your head. You're going up. All right, let's see if I can do this. Oh, look at this artwork. Okay, Ethan, so we're upstairs, and here we go. There's the drawer. Look at this original light.
Isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
Mid-century modern lighting from the early 50s.
It's so cool, man. And so this is the bedroom here.
Correct. This is what it's all about. The second story where you'd actually sleep, and you can see the original headboard there and that kind of thing from the 50s. Had a little lighting area there to plug your stuff in. Another one over there. So I mean, they probably would have had a little lamp up there against the wall. But this is what it's all about. This is what makes this thing the second story.
And what a view.
And what a view.
Man, kidding, man.
And some hippie art.
Yes. Bless their hearts.
Little mural right there. You know what I'm saying?
Great, man. All right, so here we are, Ethan. So we're headed down to the other end of the second floor.
Yep.
And this is the other bedroom.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So this would have probably been the master bedroom.
Oh.
In this area, you got the two windows, a little bit bigger drawer, step up and that kind of thing for the bed. So what's really cool about these is how I can be 6'2", and that's what's really cool about this. So the hidden floor behind the other cabinetry makes it so a 6'2" person can stand up in here, and that's really, really the cool thing. But you got beds up here, and so a 28-foot trailer really has 42-foot worth of real estate in it. Harley Earl was the designer of this.
Yes, sir.
He was big in the Air Force for designing jets and that kind of thing. That's why it looks so streamlined. But he put 42 foot of living space into this 28-foot trailer because you got the second story on top. So you're pulling a 28-foot trailer, but it's got the second story on top, so it's really a 42-foot trailer if you think about it, as far as both living space and all the windows and the openness and be able to stand up here and having storage space and that kind of thing. Really cool.
We just love it, man. So great. Ethan, thanks so much, too. And thanks for restoring these for people to see them, man.
That's what it's all about.
It's super important, man, just so that we would never have a chance to see these. You know, so, Ethan, we're going to be back, man.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.